I am Britt Fuglevåg. Now we are in my house and atelier in the Skøyen. It's a very nice house. No, it's quiet. And you can have the garden and you can have the sun. And I try to be outside for 1 hour every day. And then you can go on as a new fresh person after this and weave. And I work to 11 o'clock in the evening. I have learned very much about weaving. I was on Husflid school in 2 years, learning weaving, embroidery, and lots of different things for 2 years. And then I was in a factory for 1 year, Selgen, where I learned to make color. I was in all the department of the factory, and I learned a lot there. And then I applied for the art school in Oslo, Kunst- og Håndverksskole, and I got in there, and I was there for 4.5 years. And then I was in the academy in Warsaw for 1 year, and had composition and drawing and weaving, yeah. And this experimental weaving place also. I have a lot of theory and learning and everything behind me, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, yeah, of learning. So that makes me a master of all different ways of weaving, because it was different. So I can choose. When I see a drawing, I can choose how to do this. And in the back of my head, I have all this different technique, And then I work very freely on it, because I have the technique in the hands, It's there. So I work with the hands and I think with the hands. When I started at Kunst- og Håndverksskole, it was not many people weaving, freely weaving, Hanna Ryggen was weaving. We had met her at the Husflid school in Trondheim and seen her exhibitions. She was having, from the government, they asked for tapestries, the big one in Regjeringsbygning. We were very often down there and looked at it, And we saw that it's possible to live of it, and we decided we wanted to. I asked for this scholarship to Poland, and then my way was taken, because I was studying tapestry there. So, and also when we went to France, we saw they were very clever with all these small textiles from the art schools, They're very clever. They do nice fabric textile in France. It was no way for us to go back and just sit at the factory and make design. We had chosen our way to the people who made things in the society, and we had no way to go back, When you have taken the steps out in the free world, you have to be there. I'm working towards Kunstnerforbundet or Soft Gallery. And they came together and they said they would like to have an exhibition of me in both galleries. From traditional to what I'm doing today in the Gallery Soft, and then 2 rooms in Kunstnerforbundet with contemporary thing. And I say, okay. Okay. I always say okay, anybody asks me, yeah, okay. And then in the end, it is very much to do, much more than I was. So I work to 11 o'clock in the night, and up in the morning. So it's very nice that they asked me, because it's 2 nice galleries, and nice to make this exhibition also, because I am 81 years, so it's I forget everything, but I don't think that when I'm 90 I can make this big exhibition. This is sisal, and at the moment I can't get more because it's closed, the shops. I have used everything nearly. And the other one, the blue, is nylon. Everything used for fishing thing. I have the materials, and I do take them from being materials to being tapestry. And this is the inspiration for this. This is going to Kunstnerforbundet. And it is a wall that had this and this and this one. All three together. And in November at Kunstnernes Hus, I'm going to weave one big one like this. He has been in the one, the chief of the Unge Kunstnere have been here, and he wants a big one. And I have a big like this in Vadsø. I had an exhibition last summer in Vadsø, and one of those in the Vadsø Kunstforening. She liked so much to go on the beaches, and she was coming with a car, and we went the beaches all the way up from Vadsø to Vardø and all the way up to the top of there. And it was so much in the laying, you know, so I got this one and this one and this one. This one is, I call it fangst. It has life of its own. It's, you see, it works down the plastic. It has its own. I was a professor Statens Håndverk og Kunstindustri School in Oslo. Yes, I came up there and I had never taught before. I learned them to draw, I learned them to make experimental, and I learned them to take text so they can live of it, you know, to learn, try to learn them. And we were at exhibitions and I tried to learn them, but I could, you know. It's nice to know all the young people. It's nice to see the talented ones, what they can do, you know. Yeah, so, and to help them with being able to work after finishing school, you know. But it's very much nicer to be by yourself in your atelier than to teach. So when I weave, I are in a kind of dream world, and when anybody speak, then it's very disturbing, you know. When I was younger, I was more out seeing people and in the organizations, and everything was sitting in NBFO. I was in the working part of the organization there, and I've also been in Textilkunstner. I've been all this, but no, I'm here. So it's no. I think the younger generation can take over for this. Well, I lived for 20 years at one time in Paris, and before that I had been at the different 1 year, half a year. I've been at what you call this big atelier building, Cité des Arts. 2-3 times I've been living there, and it is. I go and see exhibition all the time, and it's get very inspired. But then I go to these galleries, and the way they make exhibitions in France they're very clever to see, and all this big exhibition in Pompidou Center and in Musée Art Moderne and all this, it's very. I got inspired of it, but yes, and get me go wider because I see thing, I think this, and when I come home from exhibition, I start to draw, you know, and find the exhibition and my way and the textile way of making something like that, you know. And it's inspiring me. And through the drawings, I suddenly say, oh, there is something, you know, this I want to make, you know. I'm falling in love with the drawing. And then when I'm in love with the drawing, then the materials comes and everything comes, and I'm so excited to see if I can find this dream, you know, I had in the little one I had. And I try very hard to get this same feeling in the tapestry that I had when I was making the drawing. So it's a kind of, I like it. I like this, I think. And when I made this drawing there for this tapestry on the wall, I had a dream about this thing, and thought, oh, if I make it very big, it will be very nice. Yes, so sometimes I make small, sometimes I'm big, and I am fascinated by my own little drawing, you know. that makes me going.